back, guys. Sorry I have been AFK for the past day or two. I'm still battling the flu. But let's jump onto it. Let's get into it. I'm getting better, but it's just slightly lingering now. But I do sound like this, and I think I sound better. Hey, ladies. I'm going to take you for the walk along the beach. Anyway, let's jump into it. So, Velma has a new trailer that came out earlier this month. And it sort of went under the radar because I was worried about sitcom, and that's all I was thinking about for a week and a half. But obviously in this, they've gone through, and obviously they have done the original of race swapping a character. Now, obviously, this is not the only Scooby-Doo movie I'm hearing that is in production. There is another one where they've also done similar things. But, obviously, at the end of the day, as you can imagine, this has gone down positively, glowingly well. Oh, wait, it didn't. Ouch. So, 191,000 dislikes compared to 25,000 likes. It's not going well. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, people are going through and have just started memeing on them because it's what the internet does. I'm not sure who said it was unsung and underappreciated, but damn, they couldn't be more wrong. Everyone knows that Velma was an absolutely viral portion of the mystery, and whoever wrote the summary needs to watch the show. So that's obviously a real review. But then you get like a part where Velma said, "Scooby, stupid dog, you make me look bad." The part where Velma cried, I am no man." The scene where Velma says, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse." And obviously, if you haven't got it by now, they've just gone through and started deleting all the negative comments. So the internet's response is to just troll them. Now, in that said, and in that alone, they also have sort of brought this on themselves. So let me just play this for like 10 seconds and hopefully not going to get the right strike.
I just learned you intend to make a genre-bending comedic origin story of Judy Jetson.
Sounds like the internet, anybody?
When I heard this new version of Judy Jetson wouldn't be boy crazy, the only word I had to describe my disgust is jinkies. If there is one thing the internet agrees on, it's that you should never change anything ever. I hope you die.
It's not an exaggeration. The internet carries on like that sometimes. But at the end of the day, obviously when you start like doing and brooding this stuff in your trailer, then you cannot be distraught or upset when you get 191,000 dislikes. Now, I reckon they've deliberately done this. They've deliberately gone through and poked the bear because at the end of the day, they were hoping for some sort of reaction. And, well, hey, you got it. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, you know, there's no such thing as bad advertising. Is a lot of crock. And whoever made this amazingly, glaringly stupid mistake of trying to poke 4chan and the internet in the eye is probably going to live to regret. Look, I get why they're doing it. They're claiming that at the end of the day, you know, like, oh, look at us, we called you out before you did it. Okay, but your movie's still going to bomb. You do realise this, right? No one is going to go and see this. No one is going to even bother downloading this. Now, at the end of the day, you compare that to something like, for example, so while I have been sick for a couple of days, I went and saw and sat down and watched Memory. I watched it on Amazon Prime. Go see it, everybody. It is fantastic.
What's important is what you do before you go.
And it basically follows this hitman who gets this job to assassinate a child. He refuses the job because it's a child and he doesn't hurt kids. And subsequently, they then decide to try and take him out because he's now become a liability. Does not go well for them. But at the end of the day, this is a case where a movie is done well. You know, it's not a case of them all being white actors. You know, the part here.
Listen to me very carefully. The girl stays alive.
The female lead in this is Mexican, I presume. Or Spanish, or whatever it may be. You know, the bad guy here is presumably the same. You know, and when you go through and try to find the photo of... So, the cops.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a photo of a scene. There's also a male cop in the show. Oh, there he is. I just had him.
Right.
Oh, where is he? I just had him before. Oh, there he is. There he is. One of the main characters there is Mexican. People don't have a problem with other races in shows. They have a problem with established characters being race swapped. And that's the difference. That's the thing that they're doing wrong when it comes to all these reimagined trailers and stuff like that. All these reimagined movies. Right? At the end of the day, it's like, for example, if they had made Maverick, some black guy, everybody would have got upset. Guess what? People like me who get upset over that, we're going to get upset if you make Blade some white guy. You imagine if they made Blade some white guy for a change. The internet would collectively lose it. It'd be probably actually, yeah. Probably the first time everybody agrees. But regardless, at the end of the day, that's the difference. And even the fact is the funniest thing is, there's a guy, a YouTuber, who actually tried to defend Velma. And then turned around and actually made references to the fact that you can't make Black Panther white. He has to be black. It's like, well, okay, now you're just understanding that now it's just your own biases, right? At the end of the day, the reason the Black Panther has to be black is because it's established character. He goes on a whole bunch of reasons about how you can't go, you know, that race swapping characters is fine because the personalities change. It's like, okay, dude, you're literally conversing or changing personalities and races. Just because Velma goes from being a klutz to a geek doesn't mean she should be able to go from being white to Mexican or South Asian or whatever it may be. I think she was South Asian in the new series. And that's what they're doing wrong with all these series. The series. They're going through and they're trying to diversify everything. They're trying to tick boxes by making sure people are like, oh, we got to make sure we got all the boxes. We got to make sure we got a South Asian person now. We got to have a Mexican. We got to have a lesbian. And that's the problem, is that people aren't buying it. Because people don't want to do it. You want to make a new character? Fine. Make a new series. Don't call it Scooby-Doo. Make a new show called whatever and make it similar basis premises. I'm writing a machinima right now. Machinima for the gaming channel. It's going to be epic. And in that, we have taken some inspiration from other series. But guess what? The characters are all my creation. I made a new series. It's not hard. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. But as for this, it's a solid pass from me. I'm not going to watch it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.